Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to Riverside Bassin again. We're getting ready to start the next phase of the lure shop. We got all the walls painted, as you saw in last video. And then since then, I've got the crown molding up on the two sides. I still have to do the very top of the ceiling there, but it's looking really good. I'm really pleased with it. The big thing I was fighting is both of these walls kind of have some waves that go through them. And because of that, it makes it where I couldn't do typical crown molding, and also because it's like a 130-degree angle, so I would have had to kind of custom cut my own stuff. So what I did instead, and it saved me a lot of money and also worked out pretty well, is I just took two different pieces of baseboard trim, put one along the bottom and then one along the top, and then I'm just gonna silicone the edges of them. So that looks really good. I'm really happy with it. But as you can see, we got a lot of blue on the floor now. Got all the underlayment done. We're getting ready to put flooring in, and this is gonna be where it really finally looks finished. And then tomorrow we'll probably be ordering our cabinetry, so I'll be putting that in the next video, hopefully in the next week or two. So stick around, enjoy the video, and I'll try to talk you through some stuff as I'm kind of working. So hopefully it'll maybe help you too on the side of just installing flooring. All right, catch you guys later. Guys, so we're about halfway done getting the flooring in. It's looking really awesome. I'm really happy with it. I'm kind of surprised by how nice it's turning out, which is good. We were gonna order locally from a guy. He had it in stock in his warehouse. He went to go get it and he was sold out, and it was gonna be 6 weeks. So I couldn't wait that long, so I decided to hop on Facebook Marketplace. We have about 310 square feet in this building. And when I went online, I went on Facebook and just searched vinyl flooring, this popped up for 12 boxes, which is 360 square feet for $200. So we saved like almost $600 with finding this nice vinyl plank floor. And so it's really coming along nicely. And I had a few struggles. So right down the center, there's a nice crack in the concrete deliberately, but one side is kind of shifted a little bit more than the other, so it's like maybe a half-inch difference between the two. So I'm kind of fighting. I have like one piece that like sits like right there, but now that I've got a few more pieces going, it's kind of helping stabilize that and to have that not kind of pop apart. But it's coming along well, so I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please like and subscribe. We're gonna hopefully get kind of past some of the boring parts of building this room and actually using it for fishing. So hopefully you stick around for that, or subscribe now, and then that way, as the channel grows, you kind of get to see it from start to finish. And I really hope you're enjoying it. Comment what you want to see me do, or maybe do better, or describe better, and I'll try to work on that as well as we kind of get through this. So I hope you guys stick around and just enjoy the video. pretty much down to this last couple pieces here, which is awesome. I'll show you guys real quick. We kind of struggled with some issues with the last box of flooring. Or really not the last box, but pretty much a couple pieces in every box. But the last run, there's a lot of chips and damages that you'll see in this one, which is really frustrating because it's just right on the edge, and it pretty much was like 10 pieces that were that way. We had exactly enough to do this floor. So we came up with a solution that we're going to use. My thought is you can mix urethane, not urethane, acrylic resin, nope, acrylic paint in epoxy resin. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to copy this color as best as we can and fill in these areas. And then that way they'll blend in. The nice thing is since they're against the wall and there'll be furniture and stuff in here, it really won't even be that noticeable, if at all. But that'll at least give it a little extra strength, having those pieces bonded, and kind of help blend that in. So hopefully that'll turn out well. That'll be in this video as well. We might try to do that later tonight. But just gotta get this last piece and a half in, and then I gotta kind of clean up my mess and do some yard work for the rest of the day. So let's get these last couple pieces in. The other really tricky part with this floor, of course this one's probably not going to be so bad, but with not really having any room, I've been having to use this real small real small pry bar, and just kind of come in here and just pop that in a little bit where it needs it. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so like right here is one of those damages. You can kind of see it's a little bit on pretty much every piece. It's kind of really sucks, but from a distance, looking at this room, you can't tell at all, which is the best part. So it looks great. I'm really happy with it. I can't wait to get the cabinetry in here so we can actually start getting all my fishing stuff in here. Hey guys, well, as you can tell, the lure shop works. It is a complete disaster. It is got fishing stuff all over the new floor that we put in now 2 years ago. There is dust and dirt and debris everywhere, but it works. I'm really happy with how this whole thing turned out. As I was editing the video, realized I didn't do an outro, so here it is. But yeah, I mean, it turned out fantastic. It's holding up well. Obviously the only couple of issues are just the little chips and stuff, but what we kind of realized was now that we got my wife's stuff in here as well, and we kind of have a bunch of stuff just all along the border, I never even really did the epoxy part of it because it's all hidden. And then when I added the baseboard trim, even those parts were hidden where there isn't stuff on the floor. So all in all, we decided there's no point adding extra work into something that we don't need. But as you can also tell, there's a lot more videos gonna be coming out with kind of what we did. It's gonna be kind of choppy. The next one is gonna be the cabinets. I do have some good filming that I did with that and kind of getting them installed. I never got around to kind of recording the countertops or really truly installing the spray booth and things like that. So those ones will kind of be more explanation videos. Maybe I'll kind of add that in with like painting some lures or stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for letting me put out another video. I'm really hoping that as this year progresses, we can get the channel growing, get it where we're really putting in a lot of stuff, watching it grow, and hopefully kind of the long-term goal, of course, is to make it where we're making money. And whether that's just to kind of fund the fishing hobby or it becomes a career, we'll see what you guys help me put up. So thank you so much. Have a blessed evening, and I will catch you guys on the next fishing adventure. Take care.